this is Tammy Morrison of Unleashing Your True Self. How are you today? I'm coming on today for the weekly wisdom drops. And today's weekly wisdom drops are: our fears, our mistakes don't limit us, only our fears do. Let me say that again. Our mistakes don't limit us, only our fears do. So, what I've discovered in this life is that we all make mistakes. Surprise! We all make mistakes. However, our mistakes are lessons to help us on our journey. And so as we begin to take these steps and we make mistakes along the way, instead of thinking that the mistakes limit us, we got to know that it's not the mistakes that limit us, it's our fears. So as we begin to take these moves, we begin to shut the fear down and begin to try to figure out how to get past it and how to move beyond the fear. Because the things that people believe is that mistakes limit you and they hold you down and they handicap you and all that. But it's not that. It is the fear that holds you down, handicaps you, and makes you paralyzed. Because fear will stop you in your tracks. You get scared of something and you just will not move. Or say you had something that happened to you in the past, like you decided that you were going to do something that you wanted to do. You were going to take steps to, say you wanted to do a business. And, the first business that came to you was, a multi-level marketing business. And people have issues with multi-level marketing businesses, but they are amazing and they are just what you make them. So when you put yourself out there and you put everything in it, you can be a success. However, this one particular time you stepped out there and you were doing some things, of course you weren't doing all the things, but you were doing some things, and then it just wasn't working out for you and you weren't making any money, and you were doing it for 6 good months and you weren't making any money, so you decided that that just wasn't for you. So then what happens is you get another opportunity of an MLM, something different, some years later. And, instead of taking the step and saying, okay, I'm going to try this and see what happens, or I'm going to change my mindset and say, this is something that I think I can do. You think about all those things that happened in the past when you did that thing that you did in the past, and you think about how you just ran around and you talked to a lot of people and you made a lot of connections, but you did make a lot of money. So you allow those fears to come back and stop you from moving forward in something that could potentially be the game changer for you, if that makes sense. So I'm talking about this today because this happens so often to so many of us. We allow our mistakes of the past to create a fear in us so that we don't move, we don't take any steps, we don't go forward as we should. So today I'm encouraging you to look at your mistakes of the past and see them as the lessons that they are, and don't allow those fears to creep. And as if you do, confront them, because so many times they're just shadows. They're not even really real. They're just things you have to make up in your mind and set intentions that you are not going to allow it to stop you. You're not going to allow it to paralyze you or block you. All right, so this is the weekly wisdom drop of this week. And this one is special for me because I am also promoting my book, my new book, Walking Away. It's headed to bestseller status. You really want to get your copy. I will put it in the comments for you if that is something that calls to you and speaks to you. It is sharing my story, and I've spoke about that before, the power of sharing your story and the freedom and the courage and all the things, the healing that happen as I share this story, and even the healings that people are getting when they read this story. So you can get it on Amazon, where fine books are sold. You can also pre-order your autographed copy from me or an autographed copy from me. You can also get the paperback from Amazon if that's what you'd like to do. So I appreciate you for joining. Thank you so much for watching me. If you are a subscriber, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you are not, why not? Hit the button, subscribe, hit the bell so you can see when I post new content. And thank you so much for joining. Look out for me on all your favorite social media stations, Facebook, Instagram. I'm even on Twitter, y'all. And of course here on YouTube and LinkedIn as well. So thank you for joining, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye now.